for the sky. Corners bend, dust flying, engines cry. Spectators cheering, can't deny. Living fast, digital high. Victory lane, reach for the sky. Victory lane, reach for the sky.
Oh my god! What? Dad, look right now. Dad, look. You fucking missed it.
Oh, I saw it.
Yeah, need free, revving up the screen. Shiny cars, pixels gleam, racetrack scene. Streaming dreams, turbocharged greed. Burning while I feel the speed, yes indeed.
Yeah, no,
Sim racing accessories, gear up tight. DEP graphics, visuals just right. Budget heroes broadcasting light. Fast lanes, turntables every night. Robert 7-3, we got the track. Racing hard, never look back. Broadcast live, watch us stack. Cars on fire, fill the pack. YouTube channel, the place to be. Content hot, can't you see? Throttle down, it's pure glee. Engine roar, sound so free. Meet your needs, without the spend. Budget king, best in trend. Just tune in, watch us blend. Almost bend, corners bend. Dust flying, engines cry. Spectator cheering, can't deny. Living fast, digital high. Victory lane, reach for the sky. Garage 73, revving up the screen. Shiny cars, pixels gleam, racetrack scene. Streaming dreams, turbocharged greed. Burning rubber, feel the speed, yes indeed. Sim racing accessories, gear up tight. DEP graphics, visuals just right. Budget heroes broadcasting light. Fast lanes, turntables every night. Robert 7-3, we got the track. Racing hard, never look back. Broadcast live, watch us stack. Cars on fire, feel the pack. YouTube channel, the place to be. Content hot, can't you see? Throttle down, it's pure glee. Engine roar, sound so free. Meet your needs, without the spend. Budget king, best in trend. Just tune in, watch us blend. Corners bend, corners bend. Dust flying, engines cry. Spectator cheering, can't deny. Living fast, digital high. Victory lane, reach for the sky. Corners bend, dust flying, engines cry. Spectator cheering, can't deny. Living fast, digital high. Victory lane, reach for the sky. Victory lane, reach for the sky. Garage 73, revving up the screen. Shiny cars, pixels gleam, racetrack scene. Streaming dreams, turbocharged greed. Burning rubber, feel the speed, yes indeed. Sim racing accessories, gear up tight. DEP graphics, visuals just right. Budget heroes broadcasting light. Fast lanes, turntables every night. Robert
Live, direct, Salt Lake City, Utah. Happy New Year. What is going on, YouTube land? Mid-South Sim Racing, Garage 73 Broadcasting. Wishing you well. Missed you last week. Got me here in Salt Lake City. We got Tristan out in Texas where it's snowing and raining and doing all the things. Hope you had a great New Year's, Tristan.
I worked.
He worked.
I worked. Yeah. That I did.
I think it was the first New Year's I had off in quite a while. So I liked it. It was great to have off the time, with the kids and the wife and stuff. So I enjoyed having the time off. First time in a long time. But we are back in the new year, coming from Nashville Super Speedway, race number 8 in the Truck Series for Mid-South Racing League. Weren't here last week. Sorry we weren't able to bring you a broadcast here last week, but that's all right. We are back here, ready to go. And I hope you guys are ready for a Southern kind of style race. I'm sure the boys are too. Anything new and exciting going on in over in your neck of the woods besides the rain? Anything new going
on? No. We rain.
No news is good news.
Yes. We had some very beautiful snow earlier when I was at work. And I was at work again. So, other than that, nothing else.
Well, I'm sure you're looking forward to your weekend coming up here soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to go on vacation, actually.
Look at you. Vacation
Yeah, I'm
in
going
wintertime.
to,
Where are you going?
AJ's wedding.
That's crazy cool. That's awesome. Well, it looks like we got qualifying just wrapping up here. The guys are going to get into their 10 minutes of warm up here. Going to take a look at the facts of the track tonight at Nashville Super Speedway. We're going to go. Got 130 laps here tonight in race number 8 at Nashville. Guys are going to have 3 sets of tires, 50% fuel, 1 fast repair for tonight. Looks like it's a mild evening out in Nashville. Been down that area once before. It's a pretty area. Lots of NASCAR shops down there. I was coming from Utah. We drove down there, and girls wanted to go shopping, so me and the boy went to Nashville Super Speedway and Black Friday to find it was closed. Found a NASCAR shop. Found like 2 NASCAR shops down there. So Nashville's a cool little place for the NASCAR community. So 78 degrees. Track temperature looks like is also the same. Partly cloudy with just a light breeze tonight. So hope you guys are kicked back, staying warm, hot cocoa, your adult beverages, whatever it is that you like. Hope you're enjoying it. I got a nice big cold cup of water over here tonight.
I got 2 bottles of cold water.
2 bottles. You're a double fister tonight.
M&F.
Attaboy.
Yeah, every time I come here, my last time I was in Nashville, I was at a bachelor party. The same guy that I'm going to the wedding for. Yeah, I figured I'd hydrate after the last time I was here, so figured I'd need it.
the same when I'm coming back from anywhere in the country backed up here because the elevation's so high. You got to drink like Gatorade or a lot of water before getting on the plane. That way you don't get here and get so dehydrated. So I feel that on a whole different level.
Yeah, we had a great time. I didn't get to see the track in person. Probably for the best. I'd probably say put a bass fishing pond on it.
I saw it from the outside, so I didn't see much of
Yeah,
it.
put a bass fishing pond on it.
I feel the same about
Inside,
Dieting.
outside.
Inside, outside. Make the parking lot a drag strip.
I mean, I'd be okay with that.
Not a bad idea.
Not at all, actually. As a matter of fact.
Nashville is a little bit tricky. I haven't run too much here, but I don't ever fare well here, so it's going to be interesting to see how some of these guys are going to run tonight.
It is really weird because they call it the super speedway, but it runs like a short track.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is really weird to me.
With a lot of tire wear.
Yeah, it just eats up tire. I mean, it's just, I don't understand it. But, hey, we're here now. And I'm happy. I'm up in the booth.
Glad to have you here. Yes, sir. I'm so happy to have you here tonight. Thank you for joining me. Put that out there for you now.
It's my favorite part of Thursdays, dude. Is coming up in the booth and just hang and out, man. I love it. Love it.
Blast having you as usual. Makes it a lot easier to keep an eye on things too, for sure. Anybody in the broadcasting world knows having just one set of eyes isn't enough for racing. You got to have a couple sets of eyes here.
Yeah. It's kind of funny. Your fastest guy right now, Tim Rourke. He's starting P18 tonight, Josh. I mean, this is my favorite part about this is kind of seeing
people come from the back to the front.
Yeah, I think that we see that. I think there's some guys who are probably playing possum, and I don't blame them. Honestly.
Little contact between the 2 and the 5.
Yeah, so all
getting
that.
a feel for each other here. 3 wide into there.
Some 3 wide.
Super
man.
Speedway turn 3.
This is just warm-ups. We haven't even, the green flag hasn't even dropped yet.
Aggressive sides coming out already here.
I love that.
Everybody trying to show a little aggressiveness.
Yep. Love the paint on this 707 with the Terminator. Love it. I think that's awesome.
A lot of chrome paint jobs here in this league. I notice a lot of these guys love their little chrome whore trucks.
I have a couple of those in my personal stable. We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
We've talked about this before. Yeah. You know, we are only a few more weeks until the actual trucks are on track in Daytona. I'm excited for that.
Valentine's Day, February 14th, night race. That's going to be exciting. I can't wait to watch that on whatever channel that may be on. Fox, NBC, Prime, Hulu, one of them streaming ones.
Maybe Roku. Who knows anymore? I mean, hey.
Back in the day, it was like 1 or 2 channels, and now he has like 8 different ones.
Yeah.
You know, the X socials be blowing up about that.
Yeah. Yeah, so they had the ARCA cars on track earlier for testing.
Yeah, it looks like, what was it, Amber Balkian? I think Amber Balkian was the fastest on track today. Some Venturini Motorsports cars got tussled in with my guy, the 73, Andy J. I love that guy. Andy J is pizza delivery driver during the week and a racer on the weekends. So he's
That's
got my
awesome.
admiration. But they all got into a little bit of a racing incident during testing today. So bending out some roll bars and fixing some sheet metal, I'm sure, tonight. My boy Big Willie Mullins throwing down some fast laps today with both his cars out there. I know Club Racing was out there with their car. Venturini was out in force. A lot of cars aren't slated to be out there. I think it was like a 77 car testing field. So a lot of cars tested today. A lot of cars are testing tomorrow.
So some of the cars have
little bit
their
of
car numbers on them.
Yeah, well, because they're testing, so they'll do like 73A, 73B, or 37A, 37B. Yeah. Kind of like back in the day when they were testing cars at Daytona. They'd have 8A for Dale Jr., 8B, different cars and stuff like that. So it was cool to see a lot of that. But another thing about the Maynard's ARCA thing is there's never any non-drama going on. I know some people were like calling out another team for like promising drivers a ride and not showing up and stuff like that. Did you see that? Rise Motorsports, I think it was, and they're not even supposed to be there till tomorrow. So I don't know. Reddit needs to calm down.
They I only bring that up actually because in the I think it's in the 30A maybe.
Jeff McConey.
Hold on. No. It is a 30 though. It's in a Ford. Hold on. It is my YouTube favorite in the
Garrett Mitchell.
Yes, sir.
Cletus.
It's hell yeah, brother.
Well, hell yeah, brother. What's Cletus doing down at Daytona? Doing some testing, getting his feet wet.
Yeah.
In the Oval Series. That's cool.
Yep.
Hell yeah, brother.
He was out there. He actually put down the 15th fastest lap.
Hey, he got nothing to lose, that guy. He's like, I'm just going to go down.
Session, man.
Loud pedal down. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. Let's go, Cletus. My wife over from the side, get her done. Let's go, Cletus. Yeah. Good for him, though.
Yeah, I mean...
Good for him.
A little bit of a shameless plug there, but I'm on all of his outros. Fun fact, all his videos.
Listen, love Cletus. Does a lot of. I like watching when he brings his tours up to like Stafford, but then when he's at his Freedom Factory, it's really cool too.
Yeah.
While these guys,
he's a good dude, man.
He is a good dude. North Carolina took his helicopter up there with Greg Biffle, sending out stuff, landing in places where other places couldn't get to. So, good dude. Yeah, I hope he's fair as well. I'd like to see him qualify for the Daytona 500.
I would too.
Or at least the ARCA race. At least the EC race. Yeah,
Jeff
McConey. Yeah, I think he's doing one of the rides with Rise Motorsports there, and he's like, "No, he ain't testing until tomorrow, guys."
Yeah, him and man. I hope they're bringing a few trucks to pick up all these cars they're bringing, but
all the cars and possibly some sheet metal yard sale.
Speaking of cars, we have trucks on track here. Perfect.
Cars on track, yeah, they are doing their warm-ups here, so while they're getting their last laps in here, we will cut away for our national anthem and invocation. See you back here in just a few moments.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as our colors are presented by the United States Army Nashville Recruiting Battalion. We ask you to remain standing for our invocation delivered tonight by Joe Nelms, pastor of Family Baptist Church in Lebanon, Tennessee.
Heavenly Father, we thank you tonight for all your blessings. You said in all things give thanks. So we want to thank you tonight for these mighty machines that you brought before us. Thank you for the Dodges and the Toyotas. Thank you for the Fords. And most of all, we thank you for Roush and Yates partnering to give us the power that we see before us tonight. Thank you for GM Performance Technology and the R07 engines. Thank you for Sunoco Racing Fuel and Goodyear tires that bring performance and power to the track. Lord, I want to thank you for my smoking hot wife tonight, Lisa. My 2 children, Eli and Emma, or as we like to call them, the little E's. Lord, I pray you bless the drivers and use them tonight. May they put on a performance worthy of this great track. In Jesus' name, boogity, 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 amen.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for our national anthem, presented by Danny Flowers.
Green flag drops as we are racing here. I know the ticker up the top has frozen. Sorry about that there, but we won't pay that any mind, and we'll go right to green flag racing as Andon Mendenhall gets a jump on Stephen Aguilar. Jackson Sparks there in third with Brian Boyd passing him. There's a huge jump here at the beginning.
Oh.
Little bobble there. Still showing the force there as the 5 and the 8 taking off from Jackson and Brian. So far, clean racing here in the first 3 laps. Everybody maintaining straight line here. Taking a look back through the rest of the pack here. 22's looking on the inside of the 19. 7 following right behind him. Lap 4 down. 44 in the 4. The inside of each other. 44 gets the run on him. The 2 is going to follow in behind. 4 stays up high. Brian Boyd taking a look on the inside of Edwin Litloff as he gets around him. 7 in the 51. 51 staying right behind the 56, but they're going to 51 and the 7 are going to battle down the backstretch.
Yeah, top 2, they're starting to pull away now.
Yeah, they're getting a little bit of an advantage on the rest of that field, but a lot of side-by-side back here in the early goings here, so that's going to give them, some breathing room while the rest of the field gets sorted out. Take a look at the 19 of Brian Boyd. That looks like got a Rick and Morty paint scheme here tonight, running a Rick and Morty. Yeah, he is. Look at that.
Head towards the shows for old Brian Boyd.
22 tucking in right behind him. See if they can get a push up to the rest of the guys that are there ahead of them, which is Andon Mendenhall and Stephen Aguilar. Looks like they are gaining a little bit there. If they could just stay in line, maybe not battle it out. .51 took a look on the inside of the 56 and got by him. 7 in the 07 right behind them. 07 takes a look. He's going to decide to stay right behind. Oh, maybe going to the turn he might take a look. And yes, he does. Going into turn 3. 7 had a little bit more of the momentum there.
Edwin's going to check out that top side on Brian, see if he can't make this pass on him for third. Oh. Let's see if I can. Get that one on my screen real quick. My 22 is going to check on the bottom of Brian, and
There's action going on everywhere here on the track.
yeah,
Between
He'll make
third
that
and
pass on Brian.
fourth. Back in 6th and 7th, there's some action back in there. 9th and 10th is a back and forth between Dave Collins Sr. and Bad Dad. Bad Dad, another great name here. Got a new one to add to the list, Bad Dad.
Yeah. We don't have our old pal Carnivore in here.
No, I see. I thought I saw Carnivore tonight. Did I not? Yeah.
Is he?
Well, he started the race. I don't think he's here now. Maybe you are right. Few of the guys.
Might have had some carnivore things to go do. I don't know.
A bunch of the guys on pit road. Maybe that's where I could find them. They were coming down pit road.
Yeah, they are.
A little earlier, 38. Renee Haas. I know T-Bird was just coming down. Andy Reid's coming down.
Is that then the coach for the Kansas City Chiefs?
Not that Andy Reid.
Oh,
Not
darn.
that Andy Reid. So maybe some pit strategy coming to play early here. Take a look back at the race leader, number 5, Andon Mendenhall, has the 8 of Stephen Aguilar right behind him. Not too far back, Edwin Litloff, who is holding the 3rd spot, and Brian Boyd in the 19, maintaining 4th. Up 4 spots is Kyle Grody in that 51. Another big mover and shaker so far in the first 13 laps is Tony Edgerton. A lot of guys coming in early. Is that something to surprise to see here? So these guys coming in this early?
I kind of feel like you and I talked about this in the pre-race. I think this track just eats up tire. I mean, it don't matter. Even if you want to try and save tire, it'll just eat it up every time. I've always had really bad runs here. I've changed my entire strategy, like on.
Yeah, even Brian Boyd coming down off of pit road as well. He opts to go in with 15 laps. They weren't given that many sets of tires, so I'm almost wondering what they're thinking at this moment.
I wonder. No, we shouldn't be at the stage yet, huh?
No.
Nope, I think this track just eats up tire faster than we think it does. I mean,
Well, if they do have a stage break at lap 20, which I'm not finding their stage break information per race that they have here, but if it is at lap 20, then that would make sense for these guys coming in a little early before pit lane closes, stay out. So that does make a little bit of sense here. So maybe I can get some clarification on their competition yellows here, and that'll make a little bit more sense to rhyme and reason.
I say during the stage we'll bring up old T-Bird, ask him, head man in charge of the Mid-South League.
During the break, that might be something we'd be able to do here. Get some clarification for all of our viewers.
And ourselves, for future references. I'll put that in my notes.
Put that in our notes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're ones for definitely addressing the elephant sitting in the room.
Mm-hmm.
18 laps down, and you're still seeing Andon Mendenhall and Steven Aguilar not opting to go in when everybody else did. So different pit strategies going on. Will definitely make it interesting here towards the end of the race, with a lot of tight battles and not having a lot of tires left.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like that's more of a strategy call over
Tire wear call?
anything.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, if you're in the very back of the pack, I just hold off till the stage, and then I mean, you know, you'd have fresher tires and everybody like else. If that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, everybody will have different strategies, so the best one will play out to the advantage. But pretty safe going here in the first 20 laps of the Nashville race. Number 8 for Mid-South Sim Racing. A lot of new names I haven't seen here in the past, so it's glad to see. If you're just tuning into the broadcast for the first time, glad to have you here. Look forward to seeing you here in the next coming weeks as well.
Yeah. I'm excited everybody joined. We off a week, and here we are back.
Ready to bring you all the action here. Live and direct from Garage 73 Broadcasting. The 14 takes a look inside the 44. Right behind him, the 25. He dumps down in. It's going to be 3 wide going in now. Oh, they'll keep it safe there. So that was a good call.
That was still on coaching. Andy Reid, sorry about that. I thought it was alternating between everybody.
The joys of technology.
Yeah. It's the damn computers. They're smart. Because we have a possible pass for the lead. The 8th on the outside of the the 5 now. Yeah. Eight as well.
Take a quick replay look there. Looks like, yeah, the 8 passed the 5. 5 dipped in to pit lane.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I see that now. Here comes the 8. He'll pass the lead over to the 22.
So here's that pit strategy talk coming right into play. Everybody's going to have a different mindset here. So I love this. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be fun to see what plays out here at the end. And stay tuned, because you never know. you just won't know here at this point.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to be... I think it's going to be close.
Well, I'm here for it. Needless to say, I think everybody here tuning in is here for it. Paul Vosberg checking in. Stay safe out there. Paul Vosberg checking in the chat. Paul's a firefighter, a wildfire firefighter. I just can't say anything more or less of what he does. And right now he is in L.A. Helping try to figure out what's going on out there. So, you know, our thoughts are with him. Stay safe. Thanks for tuning in. But, you know, like, if you're... Well, safety to the crews and everybody there. And if you need to stop watching the broadcast, dude, stop watching the broadcast. No You wouldn't offend me one bit. That's for sure. And I don't think you would offend anybody else. So stay safe. DEP Racing, Daniel's in the chat as well. Glad to see you got a small break from your firefighting, Paul. Absolutely. I know he was, what was he up? 39 and a half hours, I think. Just in evacuating people. I don't know. I haven't talked to him in a few hours. So I don't even know how a total of, how many people he's been evacuating and what else he's been doing. But I know those guys are working hard out there. I even saw some. And a lot of people can be like, oh, don't believe what you see. It's on TikTok. But I saw guys with handbags, firefighters with handbags filling up water and running and, like, putting out small fires. Like, they're doing everything they can. So that's the Spooner station down there. But they got people from Oregon, Vegas, Nevada rolled in. The Canadian, those, the big tanker planes are scooping up salt water, bringing it and dumping it on. It's Core Daddy. Our guy Core Daddy's in the lead here. Dave Collins Sr. right behind him.
Good old Core Daddy.
Back in third, that VRX number 66, Edward Fiedler. Go on board with him as he takes over the third spot. He's going to come in and get some attention from his pit crew. Well, with looks like Core Daddy right in front of him. He's coming down too, getting down to, I think, what is pit road speed here? I think it's like 45. It's not fast, but it's not overly slow. Like some of them 35 miles per hour. So you want to stay under there.
That's crazy.
Careful not to get a black flag.
Yeah, I mean it's not hard with those lower pit road speeds, so we'll keep an eye on that one for sure as we cycle through.
Babe Collins Sr. coming in now, taking his 707 truck to the attention of his pit crew. So that will get. Andon Mendenhall will be taking the lead back as soon as he cycles back through there. Stephen Aguiar in second, and Brian Boyd will be taking over the third spot. Your favorite coach, Andy Reid.
Yeah, it is.
Coach Reid taking over fourth.
I wonder if he's calling any plays while he's behind the wheel.
Thinking he's the next Joe Gibbs or something. Let's go, Andy Reid. As he sits comfortably right behind the fourth place driver, Brian Boyd. You take a look at his Rick and Morty paint scheme. No doubt done by DEP Graphics for all your iRacing paint scheme needs. You can visit DEP Graphics on Facebook. Talk to Dan. He'll get you hooked up. No extra cost for a spec map. No extra cost to change your number. He'll hook you up. He'll take care of you. DEP Graphics on Facebook. As Andy Reid takes a look on the inside or outside him and gets past him as the caution does come out for our competition yellow. While we do that, we'll take a short break from a word from our sponsors. Back under competition yellow. All the guys are going to be coming down here. Get some attention to their pit crew. If you're not taking tires, you're getting fuel. And if you didn't get fuel before, or if you didn't get tires now, you're definitely taking them now. Well, a lot of these guys I did notice that came down before this competition yellow. So they're probably going to just fuel up, use their pit strategy, and work it from here. So we are going to take that and see what happens from here as they cycle around. We got Kyle Grody is taking over the race lead. Andy Reid in second. Stephen Aguilar sitting in third. Andy Mendenhall in fourth. Up 8 spots is Tony Edgerton. Sitting in sixth is Brian Boyd. James Beard in seventh. Bad Dad. Bad Dad. Makes me want to say Bat Dad, but Bad Dad sitting in eighth.
I'm the Bat Dad.
I'm the Bat Dad. And Jackson Sparks in ninth. And rounding out your top 10 at the moment is Benjamin Richards. As the other guys decide they're going to come down to pit road and get some attention from their pit crew as well. So a lot of cycling around going to be happening here before we go back to green flag racing.
Yeah, I think it all should kind of shift how it is earlier. Maybe some pit call with some pit stop strategies going on with the 51 and Andy Reid here. He said he's going to pull up on and everybody pass him, says Coach Reid. I think that's a good idea, Coach Reid. I think that is a great
call, Coach Reid.
Yeah.
Lights are off on the Page truck, so we're going to be going green flag racing here in just a few short moments with Kyle Grody on the inside, Andy Reid on the outside, going to be bringing them down, taking the green.
Yeah. Moves up.
51 does get a jump. 8 gets a jump.
Yeah.
Means he takes the high side.
Yep.
Let all the other trucks pass him. That gives Stephen Aguilar the lead there.
Yep. And that 5, man, the 8 and the 5 are just on something else compared to everybody like else. They
got this track
blew
down.
by it. Oh, but they almost crash off of 3 and 4. Holy.
What do you got going on out there, bud?
Yeah, look, you are right. Looks like we weren't able to catch that in time, but we'll go and take a look and see exactly what happened.
I think we had a big stack up, I think. Maybe.
That's what it looked like to me, too. Let's see if we can get it rewound just a little bit here and find out what happened. Oh, yeah, it looks like the 66 and 88, they checked up. The 19 got checked up there, too. And then, yeah, so that's where it came out. So rewind it back here just a quick second. It looks like it involved the 2 and the 44. So the 56, the 44 and the 4 are running next to each other. Oh, I see. The 5 got loose there. Everybody checked up, and then afterwards the 4 came back up and the 44 was already there, so that brought out the caution. Then the 2 had nowhere to go. Yikes. So it doesn't look too terrible. Looks like everybody's able to check up, so it doesn't look absolutely horrible. They'd be able to get most of that damage fixed and taken care of.
Yeah, both the dads got into each other, Core Daddy and
Bad Daddy.
Dad.
So we're just going to call him Core Daddy and Bad Daddy.
And Bad Daddy. Man, that was.
It's a dad war.
And then after, actually, hold on. Actually, trying to. Yeah, and then the 44 and the 4, they get into each other. That was interesting. And then the 2 gets into the 44. Man. And oh man. It's a bad day to be an even number.
You'd rather be the oddball today.
Mm-hmm. That's why I run the 27, the 3, and the 7. No evens here.
No, I typically stick to my 1 number. But if that's already taken, I do reverse it. So it's all odd. So I'm definitely an oddball as well.
Yeah. I joined 2. Usually late. I mean, it's fine. No biggie. I've actually been out of the 7 for
a little while.
Yeah.
Well, they're getting stacked back up here, double file. We're going to go get green flag racing here once again at Nashville Super Speedway. Again, race number 8, Mid-South Racing League. Glad to have you here on Garage 73 Broadcasting. Josh from Salt Lake, Tristan from Texas. We're all trying to stay warm.
Yeah.
Hope you guys are too, with your hot cocoa, your coffee, whatever your libation may be tonight. Maybe it's an adult beverage. Cheers to you.
Green flag.
Barney drops the green flag once again from the flag stand. We are green flag racing. That 8 got a hell of a jump on that 5 and 7.
Shot out of a cannon was the 8.
Hell of a run. The 5 says, hold on, I'm still here. I'm still here.
Yeah, the 5 is
making
like,
his move.
Buddy.
Making his move on the inside.
Is it going to stick?
It did.
Yep.
Taking a no, doesn't have enough momentum. Oh, maybe he does. I was about to call it. Does the 8 have the crossover?
Yeah. Oh man.
He had enough momentum to try the crossover going into 1.
What a battle for first, man. And they're side by side. Here comes the 7.
Drag racing down the backstretch. 7's in a great spot in case something happens.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. He's setting himself up in a money position. Yeah, Josh, look at that 5 car. Just how he powered on the outside to get back by him.
Yeah, he did.
Out of 3 and 4. Or these 2 guys are gonna probably put on a hell of a show for the rest of this race.
Not to take anything away from the rest of the guys out there. There's a lot of good racing going on all over the track. Taking a look now, 25, the 077 and the 4 in a battle right behind Brian Boyd. As the 19 sets his sights on the 707. Little push from the 25 to the 4. Little nitro boost. Speaking of nitro boost, running the Roar tomorrow night. I'm going to try one of the first sessions. Me and a teammate over at DP Racing going to try the Roar.
Oh boy.
And then the next weekend after that, we got the 24 hours at Daytona. That's always a fun one to run if you've never run that one before. Definitely test your fortitude. And your I rating.
Yeah, as soon as the Indy 500 came out, I lost a lot of iRating. I got the second split, and yeah, it was a challenge, man. Those Indy cars are a handful, honestly, but they're fun. I know Saturday I'm doing the Chili Bowl. I think you're doing.
Yeah, Saturday night, folks. If you're looking for something to do, you're looking for something for your viewing pleasure, you can tune into Garage 73. I will. It's not for this league here, but it is for another league. I will be broadcasting a Chili Bowl with heats and qualifying and the actual event, and it's dirt racing. I know nothing about dirt racing, so I'm going to be doing my best to give you the best broadcast and best commentating I can as a non-dirt racer. Hope to see a lot of mud being slang around and people riding that cushion, as they say.
Yeah.
I know I've been learning how to do some dirt racing myself, and I love riding that cushion.
It is fun, isn't it? I told you it was a fun time.
It was not bad. I found that I'm a better dirt racer just using one hand, not two. Just
Really?
using my left, yeah.
Interesting.
If I put my hand on my right hand on the wheel, I have a hard time controlling it. But if I just use my left, it's an odd thing. But I'm going to keep going with it and see where I go. As the 51 looks on the inside of the 19, now he's looking on the outside. A little hot action here on the track. But yeah, so I'm trying to hone my skills in for dirt racing, so maybe I can become a dirty racer one day. Not a dirty racer on the track, so to speak, but a dirty racer on the track, so to speak. There's a good battle going on between the 51 and the 19. Kyle Grody and Brian Boyd. Got a fan club here in the back in the kitchen over here at my place in the broadcast booth. My wife's saying, "Get it, Brian." So got his fans watching here intently tonight. I know his mom, we call Mo. She's watching tonight. Hi, Mo. Love you. And if Brian said I did it, I really didn't do it. He's just trying to get me in trouble.
Brian is angry.
And hello to the kids. Hi, if you guys are watching tonight or tomorrow. What's going on, M? What's going on, Liv? What's going on, Justice? Be good for Dad. Because Uncle Josh said so.
Because that's the bottom line. Because Uncle Josh.
Because Uncle Josh said so. Right behind Brian, we got James Beard, Meridianville.
Yeah.
It sounds made
Also
up.
fellow teammate of ours.
Fellow teammate of ours. Like, I have to ask him. It kind of sounds kind of made up. Haven't talked too much about James, but yeah, another teammate of ours.
Somebody's in the wall on the front, Rich, but they're going to keep on going.
Was it the 11 or the 22?
No. Wasn't. It was our pal Greg in the 10.
I hate to see that. I hope he gets all set back up there.
Oh.
Take a quick
Some,
more action. I was just trying to do a replay of what happened to the 10.
We got some people on the mic going at it, man.
Well, I love some good drama. What's going on? Try to be
Kyle
PG.
Kyle Grode and Jackson Sparks. Somebody did something, but they're not happy with each other. Man. E-Bird jumped in and shut that down immediately.
Absolutely. We race hard. We race clean here. We race with respect. That's part of the motto at Mid-South Sim Racing. So I'm not surprised that T-Bird will shut that down. Kudos to T-Bird. You do a good job here maintaining order. It's not it's not an easy thing to do for, a league owner, admin, or anybody that has anything to do with running a league and racing at the same time. So kudos to you, T-Bird. But yeah, no, they don't stand for that here. So, I can understand him shutting it down. But I do love some good drama. I love some good smack talk. Don't get me wrong. I do. I've been known to key up and, we just won't talk about that right now. But I've known to key up myself too and have to shut myself down.
Yeah, I think of it. Well, I take that back. There's been a couple times I've had to jump on the mic. You know, it's just the heat of the moment, man. It just happens.
And I know it's just a simulator / video game, but if you're a competitive person, no matter what, you're going to have a passion for it. Yeah, you're going to get upset at times, but the biggest thing that I learned about racing, though, there's two big things that I learned about racing, but one of the biggest things is like, you don't let it carry over from week to week, because you're just going to make yourself you're just going to have bad races every week, you know? So you have to try to tend to not let it carry over from week to week. And sometimes someone does me wrong one week, I totally forgot about it by the time the next week rolls around. I'm ready to just race and try to get up to the front and stuff. But the next biggest thing that I learned about racing is that you're going to lose way more than you're going to win. But when that W comes, man, it makes that so much sweeter, don't it?
Yeah, my very first one. Yeah, I kind of find myself to set myself up at the end, and I'm always caught in other stuff. You know, there's been a few charities I've been in that you know, I probably could have actually took the dub on, but you know, you just have others on track. I think Kyle Busch said it best. We have guys out here that have never won a street stock race. I mean, you know, and that's...
It's true. I mean, if that's not one of the truest statements ever. I mean, I'm also a culprit of that. I too, you know. we sometimes we jump in the sim, and we forget that it's just a sim, and we're not real race car drivers, and we're just semi-professional sim racers, and you know, like amateur body piercers. So,
and an amateur tattoo artist.
And an amateur tattoo artist for sure.
I mean,
chat going on. You know. Chat's popping off tonight. I love you guys in the chat. Thanks for keeping it going off. I love it. Dan over at DEP Graphics says, I love white bean chicken chili, Josh. He's letting me know about the chili bowl on Saturday night, that he loves the white bean chicken chili. I'll have to let Charlie know that Dan is all about the white bean chicken chili. She makes a pretty mean chili, and I'm sure she could hook that up for you. Ethan Thompson over at ET Thompson Drone Works. Can't wait to see the winner holding up the biggest prize in all of racing, the poop knife. The poop knife! Who's going to get a poop knife? If you're ever around Ethan, just have him tell you the story about the poop knife. That's so great.
Oh, no. I have never heard the story.
Oh, yeah. Next time you're talking to Ethan, ask him about the poop knife. We're going to keep it PG-13 here, but... Thanks for bringing that up. That's a good chuckle. Dan also says keying up over the radio comms, quickest way to lose a ride. Yeah.
It is. Yeah. It honestly is.
Seven's coming up hard on the 25 and the 19. Yeah, I've seen it firsthand. People keying up and then being not on a team anymore. Oh, the 7 gets into the 25. Easy there, 7. Jackson Sparks riding hard behind James Beard, and Jackson Sparks showing in the 13th. James Beard showing in the 3rd spot.
Yeah, that's weird. Wow.
Slowed his momentum down just a little bit.
Yeah.
Unless you're oh, that's funny. Unless you're with go up and down. Yeah. 66 laps, 130. Showing Kyle Grody right now in the lead. Brian Boyd making some headway there. James Beard getting his momentum back, tucking in behind his teammate. They're inadvertently tucking in behind the 7, who ran into the 25 a little bit ago. 25 looking on the inside of the 19. As he takes over the 2nd spot, or they're battling down, but he's got that spot there going into 4. Teammates friends, having a good time here in Nashville, Mid-South Racing League.
And so,
Respectful
also-
racing, giving each other room.
also the sponsor for James Beard actually is Brian Boyd's company.
Is the owner. So we got the
SRA.
the owner of SRA and his truck right in front of him now. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in that position where I want to win? Do I want to let my team, my car, like, oh, that's like a Denny Hamlin kind of, you know, Kyle Busch, all those kind of guy situations when they're.
I think it's kind of a. I mean, you know, you have your like own team at the same time.
Yeah.
I
I do.
Paid for the truck.
No, true. I do have my team. I don't have a lot of action on it. Although Daytona, 24 hours, might be doing a little streaming on Twitch if that holds up. If anybody wants to tune in there, I might try to do a little YouTube stream
There
in
will
here
be
as
a
well.
caution.
And caution is out. Maybe for the stage.
Stage break. Yes, sir. I do
We
believe that
should
will
dial
be
up for this stage break here, Josh.
You want me to see if I can get T-Bird up in here really quick for you? I know you had a couple questions for him.
Oh, I mean, I just needed the stage info. That's all I needed.
Oh, you got your choice. There's a bunch of guys. Let me know. I
Yeah.
can dial them up.
Go there. It's honestly tough. There's so many awesome drivers over here.
I'll bring T-Bird in. Let's bring T-Bird into the booth. T-Bird, listen and just let you know you're about to be brought in. T-Bird, Josh, and Tristan in the booth. You got a copy.
This is Tracy.
What is going on, Tracy? You got Josh and Tristan in the booth. How's your race going so far?
It's not going like I would like it, but I'm just hanging in there.
Yeah, I see you gotten into a couple bumps here and there and stuff like that. Hey, just quick clarification. We were wondering here, stage breaks, are they at 35 and 70? Are they
Correct.
so I'll make sure we get that information from you because we were cycling through to see if somebody crashed. If there was a wreck, and we're like, oh, maybe that could be the stage break. So, yeah, we'll definitely get that info.
That is
from
the
you.
stage break, and then we're going to have the last 60 laps, excuse me, to the finish. So
that's where your pit strategy is really going to come into play. All right, well, T-Bird, get her done. Race hard, race clean, and hope to see you in victory lane here at the end.
I'm going to give it everything I've got, so I appreciate it.
We know you will. Thanks, bud.
Thank you.
Well, there you have it, Tristan. This race was 35 and 70, and then a dash to the end.
Yeah.
Under green flag. So I owe it to everybody. Oh, I'm sorry, Tristan. Go ahead.
We've had kind of a change of like pace here. We've got Kyle Grody, your stage 2 winner, is actually the leader again. They're coming down pit road. What strategy they had in that 51 machine over there. Beard's in second, and then, of course, it's a consistent. Our buddy Brian Boyd in third.
There
So, you know, we'll shake up here. They told shake up.
There ain't nothing wrong with a good shakeup every once in a while because a lot of the guys that are strong will fall to the back, and then some of the strong guys come in the front. It happens all the time. Pit strategy and just mind frame and things like that. So, yep, quite the shakeup here. Some of those guys are still hungry, so I think they're going to be coming on strong in the last 60 laps.
P4. Somebody who was involved earlier. All those crashes. It's our boy Core Daddy. It's up to 4th. Pace truck pulls off. We're side by side.
51 gets a good jump.
Launch.
19 and 25
51?
right next to each other.
Here comes the 5 and the 8, though. They're coming.
Oh!
Oh!
44
Oh, the
spin.
8! Oh, the 8's involved in a big crash
Caution, caution.
on the back stretch.
To like a protein shake or a bar or anything like that.
Oh, man. Doesn't have a bumper either. Yeah, 44 got loose and came down into him, and then everybody that was there just kind of piled into it. So yeah.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and get a replay of that for all the folks back at home. The 44 came down in front of the 8, went back up high, got really loose, and just right into the 8, which collected the 8, the 44, the 11, the 5. So if they haven't gotten it before, my guess is that there's going to be some fast repairs coming out here. Car's getting slowed down there. Back here on the replay, see Edward Fiedler had to cut it down onto the grass to get slowed down and avoid some of the trucks that were in front of him. So another interesting turn of events here going on at Nashville in your Mid-South Racing Leagues, race number 8. I bet you a couple guys were happy to see that, but I'm sure a couple guys weren't. One of them probably being that Core Daddy number 2 and James Beard, as they had a run going on there before the yellow came out.
Yeah, that was just a you're on new tires, and it happens. Hope you got that fast repair tucked in that back pocket, though.
Yeah, I try to save mine and try to get all my damage done as much as I can.
Yep.
Especially in super speedway races.
Yeah.
So we look back at the rest of the field on board with James Beard, DEP Racing number 25. Stacking it back up to go green flag, Tristan.
Yep.
Still some time to go here, though, so plenty of patience may be needed. Not to overdrive it, because with the amount of tires they were allotted for this race, you don't want to use them all up before it's too late. You don't want to use them up too soon either. Kyle Grody and Brian Boyd bring them down to through turns 3 and 4. Pace truck is going to cut down onto pit road. Barney's going to drop that green flag, and we're going to attempt to do it again.
And again.
And again.
And again.
And again.
Until we're done.
.51 gets that jump as he's been shown.
Jump. Here comes James Beard on the bottom of... And I feel like that top side kind of comes in mid-run. Pushing the 5 up there. We've seen a few guys make passes up there. As you can see, the darker side on the middle part of the track, you can see where it's starting to come in and everything. So I'll be eager to see, how this plays out. But as we sit here, though, boy Grody is trying to check out. Oh, we're 3 wide, good into 1 and 2. Man, they figured that one out quick. So no harm, no foul. 7's also blinking, so.
Kyle Grody is just taken off on the rest of the field at this moment. '22 took a look on the inside of the 5, going down the front stretch. Cordaddy looking to get his move on over to the 22. Was looking to look on the outside. And the last one, now he's going on the inside here to try to attempt to make his pass. He's easily going to do so. We go on board with Brian Boyd as he's trying to reel in the leader, 51, Kyle Grody. Doesn't look like he has any pressure from his teammate James Bearden, sitting in 3rd place at the moment.
No, I think Beard's just going to hang out just in case something happens. I don't blame him, honestly. I mean, rather be safe than sorry.
Three trucks mixing up there in the back. We got 10 of Greg Spiker trying to make his move to catch the 5 and the 14. Nickname is Gas. It's his initials.
All gas, no brakes. Love to see it.
Greg Spiker over there from VRX. Always good to run with them in their dailies when they have them and I have the time.
Sure, big shout out.
New friend on Facebook, Benjamin Richards. Facebook friended me today. I was like, oh, heck, all right. I'm at 56.
I don't know why that's so funny to me. Like you said it. Like, new Facebook friend.
So we take a look at Bad Dad, one of the two dads here. We have Core Daddy and Bad Dad. Bad Dad running the in race showing number 99, but truck showing number 5 and his chromed out baddie.
It's Baddie Daddy.
And 10 and the 11 are going at it there right behind them. 10 gets a little loose there, straightens it out. He's got his hands moving around in there. Wheeling that thing around. So we shoot back up to the front here. Kyle Grody's still a good lead over the second and third place. The second and third place are looking to possible battle out for that spot there. With that 5 truck at Andon Mendenhall, he was strong in the beginning here.
Yeah,
he fell back a little bit as of late, but I wouldn't count him just out. Yeah, down 2 spots from where he started in second. 25 took a look on the 19, but decided not to. Clowning going on you in the chat room, I see.
I didn't have any idea what they were talking about in there.
Oh, because you're saying the leader had won the stage.
Oh, he did.
I can see why they're saying. Well, of course the leader won the stage.
I meant that more as just hey, he won the red carpet road and he won the stage.
Duh, the leader of course is going to win the stage. I think Ethan was trying to say thanks, Captain Obvious, in a polite way.
That's okay.
Texas Tristan, everybody.
And our buddy top 5 Ethan. Because I don't think I've ever not had a race where Ethan hasn't finished in the top 5 and or won the race.
Another one of another Mr. Consistency over there.
Yeah. Big fan, Ethan. Big fan. If you're still in chat, I need an autograph. Please, sir.
Get an autographed hero card?
Yep. Only. One from Mr. Ethan Thompson himself, E.T. Drone Home. Don't know how it's echoing still. I fixed it earlier. Whole place. Maybe that's better.
Well, we'll see what they say.
I tried.
I didn't hear the echoing here on my end, so.
Yeah, it's only like on the stream. I don't know why. But James Beard has made the pass on Brian Boyd. For a second. Nope, I fixed it.
There it is.
There,
Pass
there,
on
yeah.
19.
I jumped out and then put back in. I'll try it again. Maybe. Who knows now? Four, actually. Wait. Maybe now. I did just update my Discord too, so that might be a issue as well. Yeah. This is update they put out then, because I have never like had issues on my mic.
Yeah, and I don't hear it here, but I'm not also not listening to the broadcast, so apologize about that if it's annoying.
Sorry, we'll have it fixed. Well, won't be here next week, but the week after we'll have it fixed. Won't even be. I'll be in the Sunshine State.
You're down with the Floridians.
Yeah.
Nice time to be there, though.
Baby. I like David Bowie. Awesome. Bowie fan. We have people coming to pit road, Josh. And also James Beard. He's coming.
What? What is the matter? Pit crew down and away.
Caution.
Caution's
Oh.
out.
Save your stuff, save a little fuel.
Caution is out.
Looks like we got Renee Haas. An incident with Renee Haas.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, it was the 50, the 38, and the 5. The 5 came up. Right. Let's take another look at that.
Oh.
And he gassed it up, got loose, and the
They
30
just
was right
DQ
there.
Jackson Sparks. They just DQ
Did they?
H. Yeah, he's mad. Yeah, he's mad. He's hated. Oof. Full power talk about that. Oof.
Yeah, he was running in that seven truck and then not there no more.
Oh.
Things getting heated on the comms. Got a lot of radio chatter going on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's he was just F bombing everybody. That's crazy. Yeah, that was interesting. Very interesting. Man. Thursday night in Nashville.
I'm curious. I can't wait to find out later what was going on the comms.
Yeah, we'll talk about it after.
Yes, sir.
After the broadcast.
Sure, lots of inquiring minds will want to know.
Yeah, Any F-bombs thrown our way.
No, sir. We don't need to be getting called down to the hauler.
Not at all. Not at all. We're here Thursday at Nashville Super Speedway.
Mid-South Racing League, Trucks at Nashville. Race number 8.
Rod's at 73 broadcast.
Taking a quick look at the point standings here after last week. Ryan Boyd in that 19 still in that lead at 275 points. Coach Andy Reid right behind him, 240. In second, Dave Stinson. And sitting in third, fourth, Ronald Piles, Tracy Wooten. In 5, T-Bird. 6 is John Carney. 7th, Edward Fiedler. 8th is Benning Richards. 9th is Teresa Spiker. And rounding out the top 10 in the points right now is Anthony Edgerton Tony. So good runs going on for them. This pace truck cuts down pit road. Man, they called it off. Called it off.
Man, oh man.
Wouldn't be able to pull him in the booth now if he's been booted. Sorry, guys. Pace truck will come back out and collect the leader. Bring him back around for another 3 or 4 pace laps. What are they thinking now?
I mean, they've got him server muted, so we can't even bring him in here.
As of right now, we got Stephen Aguilar sitting in first, Edward Fiedler in second, Kyle Grody in third, James Beard in fourth, Benjamin Richards sitting in fifth, Brian Boyd in sixth, Cordaddy in seventh, Greg Spiker in eighth, Dave Collins Sr. sitting in ninth, rounding out the top 10 in the race right now, T-Bird, Tracy Wooten. Getting spicy on the track in more ways than one tonight. Adidas on that number 8. All day I dream about sim racing. Paul Vosberg in the chat. Can't wait to be a fly on the wall on that one. No kidding. Love to learn how to make videos. We can make little clips of like the replays of the chatter and stuff like they do on Fox and NASCAR.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Radioactive.
Radioactive, yeah.
Yeah. I probably could do it. It just takes some time to get it done.
Single file restart here. Well, that's good to know.
Interesting.
That's good to know for future. Have some fun with that.
Green flag.
Green flag drops here once again.
Man.
21 laps to go. 8 gets a huge jump. Huge. Where I'm from, we say that's wicked huge jump.
Caution.
Caution's back out. Again.
There was a problem with the restart, they said. So
Debris.
whenever you rack them and stack them.
Hearing debris on the racetrack.
Mm-hmm.
The caution is out yet again, folks. Sorry. But that's okay. Well, we rack them, restack them, and drop the flag again. More excitement here for you. Truck Series, Nashville. Super Speedway on a hot and spicy night.
Yeah, it is. Man. Man, oh man. What a time.
I know a lot of you folks out there is like, what's going on the radio? I wish I could bring that to you here. Fortunately, we wouldn't be able to do that here due to FCC regulations. While under caution, we will take a short break and be back right after this.
With the engines in the screen, virtual asphalt living a dream. Riding Chris on the tape link, tires with a rubber burn adrenaline peak. Adrenaline peak. He's got the wheel, steady, focus and fierce. Twisted, drafting, close, feeling that gear. Even in the cockpit, pedal to the floor. It's a racetrack, we're screaming for more. Racing crews on fire. Pace is clean like an awful fire. There are 73 broadcasting, get that flow. Sin racing madness, put on a show. Earth roar, it's a perfect chase. Concrete jungle, cold-based race. Pit strategies, every second counts. Virtual pits, fire change, then bounce. Put on a show. Motors roar, it's a perfect chase. Concrete jungle, cold-based race. Pit strategies, every second counts. Virtual pits, fire change, then bounce. Bounders close and fierce in the night. Team D, they be shining bright. Ripped up my precision still. Every lap closer, chasing that thrill. Racing crews on fire. Pace is clean like an artful choir. There are 73 broadcasting, got that flow. Sin racing madness, put on a show. Motor show.
Still back under caution here. Mid-South Racing League, Garage 73 Broadcasting, Tristan in Texas, Josh in Utah. Hope you're having a great night. Josh seems awful angry all of a sudden. I'm not angry. Nah, I ain't angry. Maybe hangry. It's the burrito from earlier today. Yeah, it's definitely the burrito. Thanks, Dan. We are set to go back. Green flag racing here with just under 20 to go until that checkered flag drops. They're not stacked up right, but it's going to be interesting here.
No. That 8, man. He's about to
Be ready, green flag.
get shot out of a cannon. There he
There
goes.
he goes.
Man.
A lot of these guys definitely hungry. 25, the 19, 66 up there, the 51, Kyle Grody, Core Daddy, hungry for one. He's up there. Greg Spiker up there, Ben Richards in that 56. Everybody making some moves here. 16 laps to go. Who's it going to be? Almost went 3 wide there. They thought better of that.
There are 15 laps to go here, Josh.
Still some time for some people to make some moves. Who's got enough tire to get around everybody and get that top spot before the checker flag drops?
Some guys came with their tires, I think. Not 1,000% sure, but I think.
I had a few. I think Core Daddy, looks like Core Daddy may have.
Yeah.
Dave Collins had gone into pits. Edwin Lidoff. So a few did go in. Take a look at the front here with 14 to go. The 8 still with a commanding lead over Kyle Grody. Good 5 truck lengths, but right behind Kyle is 19 of Brian Boyd.
Well, the caution is out.
See if we can take a look. It looks like Trey T-Bird might have. 22 goes on the inside of T-Bird and turns him around, and a hard lick on the outside wall.
New tires, maybe?
I hate to see that for T-Bird. The rear deck gone.
Yeah, the Birdman himself.
I'm thinking he may come down. If he's got a fast repair left, he may be wanting to use that now, or at least get some of those repairs fixed here. So we jump on board as he comes down to his pit box. And it looks like he jumped out of the truck. Quick rundown here under the caution. Stephen Aguilar still your race leader. Kyle Grody in second. Brian Boyd in third. Core Daddy in fourth. James Beard in fifth. Edward Fiedler in sixth spot right now. Greg Spiker in seventh. Ben Richards in eighth. Dave Collins Sr. in ninth. Rounding out the top 10. New name around here, Bad Dad. You hearing anything over the radio?
No, they're talking about pedals right now, so. I think that's a conversation everybody should talk about is their sim gear.
I mean, all pedals lives matter for sure. Just like blue cones, I'm a big advocate for that because I get pissed when people hit the blue cone coming off pit road. That irks the hell out of me. It's like, what the hell that cone do to you? Son of a bitch.
All right, Josh.
Leave that cone alone.
Here we go.
Yes, sir.
9 laps left.
Yes, sir.
9 laps to go. And all the heavy hitters are up there. You got the 8, 51, the 19, the 2, but everybody at this point is up there. And it's as he's done every time, that 8 is shot out of a cannon.
Yeah, he did it.
And Brian Boyd looking to take over second, but the 51's going to power that outside. Yeah, but he's going to bring a teammate.
25 right behind him. 2's looking on the inside to put some pressure on the 25.
There's a crossover coming, but there was not.
.25 putting some pressure on the 19.
I'd like to point out the top 4, though, they're all Chevy as well.
There's 5 Chevys in the top 10 right now. 3 Fords, 2 Toyotas. Next time by, 7 to go.
Now, it's time to put your big boy pants on.
Loud pedal to the floor.
Always. Go.
19 looking on the inside of the 51. 25 goes with him.
Yeah. You and them teammates were going to go. Just a matter of time.
Action back in the pack. Like Tony Edrington in the 077 went loose, went off the track. Bit the inside of the wall hard. He got towed.
You know who's enjoying this battle for second?
That 50, that 8, yep. Yep, he's pulling away. 8 cars pulling away, and Kyle Grody's got his hands full right now.
He has an air full of Brian Boyd. Wait on the bottom. Beard's gonna follow the 51. Ooh, he shuts the door on Beard.
Beard comes back down under the inside, the 19. Going down the back stretch, 3 to go. 51's enjoying seeing this too, along with the 8.
Yeah, he is.
Letting him pull away just a little bit.
He's gonna clear Brian. Brian's gonna get
2 laps to go.
in the wall, man. This battle for second is crazy.
Hot action here at Nashville Mid-South Racing League. 2 laps to go as they come down the backstretch. 25 gets around the 51 to take over the second spot.
Yeah, Beard's gonna take over. One more time around, Josh. That 8 has checked out.
Battle still there for a second between the 25 and the 51. 25 got a little bit of an advantage over the 51 going into that turn. You see the white flag is out coming up to the checkers as it looks like Steven Aguilar will take the win here at Nashville.
Sure, James Beard second. Al Brody third. Brian Lloyd fourth. Or Daddy, your top five.
Ben Richards in sixth. Edward Fiedler in seventh. Eighth, Dave Collins Sr. Ninth. Bad Dad 10th. Greg Spiker. Of course, these are all unofficial results. But as of right now, before all inspections and tech, the 8 is your winner. Congratulations to the 8 and that Adidas truck. Dogs are excited and happy for his win. We'll let him burn it down.
There he is. You know, Josh, the last time we did this, it was the 8 show last time as well, so.
Now, what we'll do is while he's taking his celebration, they'll get all the helmets and stuff like that. We'll take a quick commercial break and we'll come back and have some interviews here with some of our podium finishers.
Let the engines hit the screen. Virtual last fall, living a dream. Riding Chris on the tasting. Tires with a rubber burn adrenaline peak. Adrenaline peak. He's got the wheel, steady, focus and fierce. Twist is drafting close, feeling that gear. Even in the cockpit, pedal to the floor. It's a racetrack, we're screaming for more. Racing crews on fire. Pace is clean, like in our full fire. Your 73, broadcasting, got that flow. Sit racing madness, put on a show. What's roar, it's a perfect chase. Concrete jungle, cold base race. Big strategies, every second counts. Virtual pits, fire change, then bounce. Put on a show. Motors roar, it's a perfect chase. Concrete jungle, cold base race. Big strategies, every second counts. Virtual pits, fire change, then bounce. Bounders close and fierce in the night. Team D, they shine bright. Ripped up my precision skill. Every lap closer, chasing that thrill. Racing crews on fire.
Welcome back. Thanks for that. In the booth, we got Steven Aguilar, race winner number 8. Listen, congratulations on that win. That had to be a tough race to get to the end there.
It was brutal. Got into lap traffic, then got to a wreck. Don't know if it was my fault or not. I gotta review it. But overall, it was a great race, and it was challenging. Definitely 100%.
What did it take for you to get to the end there? Was it pit strategy on top of tire management?
It was pretty much just be patient and try to do, the math. If it goes green, there's a variety of things. You can take 2 tires, you can take the 4 tires or just fuel. And I just ended up staying out, and I think I lapped everybody. Then we had that little confusion. And clean air is the key. Definitely.
We saw that. All of your restarts for this evening were, you were shot out of a cannon. Is that tires or is that just?
It's just timing.
A lot.
Just timing on the Geico restart zone. And try to take advantage of it. And it's all about the restart. And I was actually launching pretty good with the 5 car. I forgot his name. He was launching pretty good with me. We're pretty much identical on lap times.
Yeah, it sounded like there was a lot of a lot of radio chatter tonight there, so it's going to be fun to go back and watch the replay of that race and stuff. So, yeah, listen, congratulations on the win. I'm sure that's going to really feel real good in the points race here. Here's your time to go ahead and give thanks to your people.
Yep, I actually want to thank you guys for broadcasting and posting it and sharing it to the whole viewers. And I want to thank this league, Mid-South Sim Racing, T-Bird, everybody that's in this league, all the drivers. I want to thank also VRX, all my friends there, and like I said, and all the drivers that are in this league. It was fun.
Good. I'm glad you had fun, and you're very welcome. Congratulations on the win, and go celebrate with your crew, man.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Next up to the booth, we have second place, James Beer, DEP Racing's number 25. Hey, man. Congrats.
Howdy.
Good showing.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. You're welcome. Yeah, we know this guy.
I know that guy.
For sure, buddy. Man.
And I'm sure Tristan's got mad questions for him, so go ahead, Tristan. Take it away.
Mad questions. Let's go.
You kind of showed up there at the end, didn't you? I mean...
All right. I can explain.
No, don't have to explain, buddy. Hey.
I race in VR, okay? And my headset had a little hardware trouble. So
okay.
I couldn't get in quick enough, but I got in.
Hey, that's all that matters.
Yes, sir.
You made some passes there at the end. How is it the track, or is it just more of a you've been here a couple times?
Not gonna lie, this is my first time running trucks on this track. I did the next gen here before. That's a little bit different though, because you have way more of an aggressive entry. I kind of got comfortable with the entry, which made a huge difference compared to some of the other guys. Towards the end, I mean, obviously, I got to give Brian a big call out there, because he was helping me quite a bit just by letting me watch and keeping in contact with me, so that I could learn the track. But just little differences make a huge impact on your line. Too early and you're not going to have enough speed. Too late and you're just going to ride up to the wall, and you got to dump some speed so that you don't hit it. So I think it's just finding a good balance and hitting that every single lap, and then making those micro adjustments when your tires start wearing off.
Good, man.
And was pit strategy a thing for you tonight too? I noticed a lot of guys pitted early and then decided to go on a little bit later.
Yeah, it was team effort there for pit strategy. I think we like to pit together for the most part, because it helps us pace ourselves. Because you don't want to come out of pit and then immediately burn your tires out. And then again, you don't want to come out of pit and assume, oh, I got cold tires, I don't need to push too hard. So it's a back and forth. But yeah, pit strategy is definitely a big key factor on that track.
No, it definitely worked out for you tonight, because you fought your way up to a second place finish, which is absolutely nothing to shake your head at. So I'm sure you're thankful for Goodyear tires and Sunoco race fuel. Any other thanks you want to give tonight?
Of course, man. I gotta thank Jesus Christ, man. He gives me the this game and just enjoy my time at home under a roof with all the stuff going on in California. I know a bunch of people over there, and it's not something I have to worry about. So I'm blessed to be very comfortable where I am. I want to thank DEP Graphics for putting on my nice truck paint. He gave me this new paint for tonight, and I absolutely love it. Of course, I'd like to thank Brian again for just being a really good teammate and a good sponsor. I'm going to get my hands on some of those sim racing accessories here pretty soon because I got a feeling I'm going to get a cockpit of it, and I'm going to need a few things. So definitely check him out. Contact him if you need anything. He's on Facebook for sim racing accessories. And last but definitely not least, Garage 73, putting on a stream, gets better every single time. And I really appreciate it because it makes me feel special.
You're very special, James.
You're special.
Well, my mom says the same thing, too,
right?
But
exactly.
I don't think she's talking about the same thing.
Well, I mean, I don't hide anything from anybody because my mom knows she raised the menace, so no big deal.
Exactly.
All right. Well, listen, congratulations on your second place finish. We'll get the next guy in here, and we'll talk to you soon. Go celebrate with the team.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You got it. And with that, we will take our third place finisher tonight, Kyle Grody. It's got Josh and Tristan in the booth. You got a copy? Maybe something wrong with my connection. Kyle, our third place finisher here tonight. You got a copy? I think he's already out celebrating with his friends, so we'll see if we can get someone else in here. Let's see. We got who we can key up here. The old Mikey Waltrip trick. Let's see who can key up here. Let's see. Maybe we got. Let's see. We got the fourth place finisher here. We got Brian Boyd, Tristan, and Josh in the booth. You got a copy?
What's up, gentlemen?
Hey, man. Listen.
Kyle's mic don't work.
Oh, all right. Well, listen, Kyle. It's good job tonight on the third place finish, up 6 spots. So he fought hard here, and another fighter. Down a spot, but that's okay because you're still a strong contender in the points race here at Mid-South Racing League. How'd the race go for you tonight, bud?
Rough. I struggled the whole race. I just couldn't figure out where I could gain speed and not lose speed. So I suffered through it, just wanting a points race.
And it sounds like you're a big advocate to turn this place into a pond or a bass fishing place as well, huh?
I used to be an engineer. All they got to do is call me up. I'll level
that. Tristan, any questions you got here for Brian?
I really don't have any because I've asked everybody the same stuff. Like have you been here like in the trucks in the past, Brian, or is this your first time and you like had some challenges here and everything? So
first time. Never turned a lap until I started practicing this afternoon.
Really?
Big kudos. I've only ran it 3 times and I hate this place. Hate it. Can't run it. Don't want to run it. Rather start and park it. Start and park. So huge kudos to you for fighting through that there. I know your knee's probably killing you right now, but I know that. Really. No, good. Oh, that's great.
Shoulder is.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just got the news. I plan on racing after I have my knee surgery, anyways, because it's going to be all orthoscopic, and the surgeon said that as long as it doesn't take a ton of brake pressure, I can do my sim racing. But find out March 17th when my surgery is going to be on my shoulder, and I'm going to be having a full reverse total shoulder replacement on my right shoulder.
That sounds fun.
Saying only 1 to 3 months recovery, so.
Okay. Well, that's not so bad. I mean, with the modern technology that they have for medicine, things that they do and orthoscopically, I'm sure they'll be able to fix you up and make it, hopefully at least alleviate some of it, you know what I mean? So it's not so much there, but I mean, you're a fighter. You definitely persevere through the race tonight. Goodyear was you're happy with some Goodyear tires every time you went in. You were definitely as fast as Xfinity Internet.
I definitely hated the tire package, the truck package. everything about the race tonight. Because it just seemed like you could run pretty good, like fast laps where you're barely, turning the truck with the throttle, and you could only do that for a couple laps, like 3, maybe 4, and then that front end would want to start bucking the system and not wanting to turn.
So some challenges here tonight. A lot of people had some challenges. Now, a lot of people pit early there. It was like maybe 12 to 14 laps in. Was that even a thought in your mind, or did you just have to follow everybody after that?
Oh no, I definitely planned it on me and my crew chief. We planned on lap 12, 13, somewhere around there, pitting because it was 35 and 70 was the stages. So, and you'd only get right at 30.2, and if you were lucky on a fill-up, you could get 30.1 to a tank of fuel. So it was going to take some kind of happy medium to make it to the stage each time. Except for the second time, we looked at the caution laps, we did the math. We pitted the first time, got tires, got fuel, went around, pitted again, topped off, and then came back out, and that gave us enough to get to the finish of the stage.
Well, taking a look at the points as of right now, you were sitting in the top spot at 275. It looks like a lot of the guys that were behind you, Andy Reid, Dave Stinson, and Ronald Piles, not being in the race tonight, they're probably going to fall back, but you're going to maintain there. So who do you think, or who do you feel? Do you like? I know it's still a little early in the season, and you have some surgeries coming up here, but who do you think's your main competition right now? Do you see anybody out there that could be giving you a run for your retaining your championship here?
All of them. Everybody has got a chance. I think I don't know if we're doing top 16, top 12. I don't know how the playoffs.
16, 12, 6. It looks like.
Okay, so when that playoff button resets, when the playoff starts, anybody that's on that track has a chance. They're all plenty fast enough. So to pinpoint one person, I'm going to say the entire field has absolutely every opportunity to beat me. I mean, they've done it. I've finished horrible in races, so it's all in the track. I see some tracks coming up that I'm getting excited about, so this was definitely not one of them.
How do you feel about Miami Homestead coming up next week?
I'm gonna pray to the racing gods and try and survive. Again, I've never turned a lap at Homestead in the trucks.
Well, it'll be interesting to say the least to see what happens here next week with you as a point leader and then the rest of the field here at Miami.
Start, anyways.
Like,
I don't even know how many more races we got till the playoff. Oh, we got plenty.
take a look here. So we got Miami next week. Following week after that, oh, my birthday, Darlington. Then Chicagoland, IRP. There's a little bit of mid-season break. So it looks like top 12. Okay, so I stand corrected. It goes top 12. And that starts in the first week in March. After that, they'll take the round of 10, round of 8, round of 7, round of 6, which will lead into the final race April 10th at Auto Club.
I'm super glad and wanting to thank the league admins for stepping up to the plate too, and showing their stand on the negativity. We're here not to have a shouting match in race against each other, and all that stuff. So sorry, my cat just ran across the living room, real creepy like. And for them stepping up and doing what every admin doesn't want to do, because you can't show me an admin that wants to reduce their field size, because field size makes racing everything, but you can't have the negativity that was being the banter, for lack of better words, that came out over the comms tonight for sure.
Yeah, I hate seeing that because the motto here is race hard, race clean. So you want to make sure that mantra carries over to your every aspect of being a part here. So tough to see admins having to make that call.
I went back and looked at the incident in question, and the second place finisher, third place finisher, Kyle Grode, man, that dude did not do anything wrong, and he didn't deserve to have said what was said. So I tip my hat for him keeping his head cool, because he did a really, really damn good job. If someone would have said something to me like that, I probably would have been on the disqualified list too.
And with that being said, anybody else you want to thank here tonight? Here's your spot to do that.
My mom and all my friends that came and watched the broadcast. I'd say SRA, but that's my company anyways. Dep Graphics for always putting absolutely the best of the best. There's no one that's going to compare to him. AMR is trash. Don't even know why he exists on iRacing. Painting for Painters for Hire. You just go ahead and crumple that up, throw it in the damn trash can. But no, if you want a top-notch paint, you need top-notch graphics for your streaming, for if you're on Twitch, whatever. You need to reach out to Dep Graphics. You need to reach out to Garage 73. Garage 73 doesn't only broadcast; they do some graphic work too, and they're pretty top-notch. So, and then again, you guys for calling the race and broadcasting it. Nobody has anything to watch it. You guys ain't here doing what you do.
Yes, sir. Well, it's always a pleasure. Thanks for having us here. We absolutely appreciate that. Go celebrate with the rest of the crew, and we will see you back here next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Love that. Yes, sir. YESZIR.
I think so. Wow.
Yes. So we will go through the rundown here after the spicy race at Nashville, race number 8.
Yeah, it was.
On the season for Mid-South Racing League. Taking home the win, Stephen Aguiar in the number 8. James Beard of DEP Racing Red Eye Motorsports in the number 25, taking second. Kyle Grode in the 13, coming in third. DEP Racing Mission 22 Motorsports, Brian Boyd's number 19, taking the 4th spot. One of the daddies in the group, number 5, Core Daddy, number 2, taking over the 5th spot. Benjamin Richards, my new Facebook friend, the 6th spot in that number 56. Number 7 is Edward Fiedler, and that's 66, part of VRX Motorsports, along with David Collins Sr. and that Terminator 707, also part of VRX Motorsports. The second dad here in the group, 9th spot, Bad Dad in the number 99, rounding out the top 10. Mr. Greg Spiker in the number 10. Edwin Litolf, I might be saying his name wrong. I'll have to get with him and get it right. Number in the Double Deuce, taking the Snake Eyes spot, number 11. 12, we make fun of him. He's a great dude. We call him Coach. Andy Reid in the number 11. T-Bird, tough night here, number 13th spot in that 4 truck. Sloppy, didn't talk too much about Sloppy tonight. I know he's involved in a few things, 11 laps down in that number 14. Tony Edgerton having a tough night too, part of VRX Racing Sim league over there. Renee Haas having some trouble tonight, 30 in the number 38, taking the 16th spot. And in Mendenhall, in that number 5, strong tonight. Probably let the emotions get the better of him. And Dave Stinson, the 28. Team Coyote Racing. Well, you predicted it, Tristan. Pit strategy. I predicted the spiciness. We got a little of everything as the crowd moves out here, filing out into the parking lots, getting their last beers in. Benny watching over the track. I appreciate you being here with me tonight, Tristan. I love having you here.
Yeah, man, I enjoy it.
Cool.
It's my favorite part of my Thursday. I don't usually come home and sit in bed, and then when it's go time to come jump on the computer and
Therapeutic.
hang out with my best buddy.
Right? Therapeutic. We get to call something we love to do. We might be the best broadcasters in the world, but hey, we enjoy what we do, so that's all that freaking matters. That's the way I see it. The only thing I can think about now is, Paul staying safe out there. Our good friend Paul with Garage 73 Broadcasting, staying safe there in California. Thoughts, positive vibes, all the light going out to the people out there. Stay safe. To our sponsors, DEP Graphics, Sim Racing Accessories, Outside the Box Brews from South Hadley, Mass, ET Drone Home, Gaming and Drone Works. Tristan, thanks for being here. We will see you next week on Garage 73 Broadcasting. Stay safe, everybody.
Good night.
Racetrack, we're screaming for more. DEP, racing crews on fire. Pace gauge clean, lighting on full fire. Garage 73, broadcasting, get that flow. Sim racing madness, put on a show. Msrl is a perfect chase. Concrete jungle, cold base race. Big strategies, every second counts. Virtual piss, fire change, then bounce. Put on a show. Msrl, it's a perfect chase. Concrete jungle, cold base race. Big strategies, every second counts. Virtual piss, fire change, then bounce. Bounders close and fierce in the night.